How do you keep your home safe? Okay, it's a good solution, yeah, but it has a minor flaw. You are going to forget to do it.
When I was talking to my teacher, Mr. Morrell, he told me that when he was leaving his second home one time after vacation, he wanted to make sure that the doors were closed, the windows were closed, the doors were locked before he left because he didn't want to leave them open. After checking everything, he left, but only shortly after realized that the back door was left open. This is a problem because burglaries could happen, people could break in, and also the cold air is let out very easily when the doors of a house are open. So we had to go back, and it was a major problem.
Now, this isn't only a problem for general homeowners. People that rent out their place to services like Airbnb should really keep an eye out that people that are renting it can just leave the door open, and there's no real way that you can make sure that your home is safe until they leave and you go there and make sure. Now, I haven't been being 100% truthful with you. There are plenty of ways to make sure your home is safe. A Nest Cam, so you can see what's going on inside your home remotely, and a smart door lock. You can see whether your door is closed, whether it's locked. You can lock it without a key, and even a smart doorbell, so you can see if and who is ringing your door just from your phone, all to make sure that your home is safe. And these are very good solutions, and they're very widespread, but there's a problem with them, and it's that there are so many, all different brands, and you just have to pick and choose, and you have to do so much research and so much work. So I ask, why isn't it more convenient to make sure that your home is safe?
This is our presentation on our company Sentenced by Salomon Vivas, Mauricio Luzardo, Joshua Brown, and Joao Pedro Brick.
The way we're going to make home automation more convenient is by selling all-encompassing packages that include everything you need as well as installation. You pick which package you want, and just like that, your home is safe and secure with no hassle on your end.
We only have 3 packages planned, but the numbers here, price, cost, and profit, will be the average of those 3 packages. The cost for us to produce each package on average is $668.99. We plan to sell it for $1,560. This is on average. There will be cheaper packages to be bought. This is on average of the 3 that we have planned. And with that, we'll get an average gross profit of $892. This gives our company an average gross profit margin of 43%.
So now we're going to start talking about our competitors. And we have 2 main competitors we're going to start talking about, and I'll first start talking about Vivint. And Vivint, the way that Vivint works is that they sell packages like we do, and they all vary in price. But they all have a $99 installation fee that you have to pay for the products installed. But they also have a monthly fee that you have to pay. And they can vary from $30 to $45 depending on the package that you buy. And inside of these packages, they include a variety of products including mobile access, smoke detectors, entry detectors, professional monitoring, and video surveillance. And our next competitor is going to be a company called HomeSeer. HomeSeer offers the same things that Vivint does, but they offer it individually inside of the packages, and they offer it for a very high price. Their hubs alone can vary from $130 to $1,200. They also offer light switches, sensors, interfaces, cameras, and water valves. And if you're planning to buy all of their products, even if you buy the cheapest options, you have to pay $619 for their worst possible options. And the advantage that we have over our competitors is that we combine what each of our competitors are good at and we apply their service.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about our operations. So the first thing we would do would be to develop a website, and after that we would bulk order a lot of different products from different companies, which we would put into packages which our customer could buy on our website. And once the customer buys the package they want, Then we go to their house and install the products for them. After that, we would get customer feedback on how to improve our service or our product, and we would just continue that loop over and over again, improving our company consistently.
But who are we selling to?
I'd like to argue that people that rent out their homes to services like Airbnb would be tremendously interested in this kind of service. Just in 2019, over 6.6 million listings were found on the site alone. That number represents 6.6 million homes, 6.6 million residences that could potentially be automated. And I'm sure a lot of them have thought about this and they've went through all the hassle of automating their home and all, but only 12.5 of American households are considered smart homes. 88% of America has not automated their house, whether the reason is financial or just ignorance or even just laziness of not wanting to go through the hassle. That, in the wide scheme of things, seems to say that 88% of the United States is our potential customer. Now, we think it's a good idea to specifically target Airbnb hosts in the beginning, mainly because their demand seems to be a lot higher than the average household. So by target advertising to them, we get more out of our advertising budget, virtually lowering our customer acquisition costs. Now, that doesn't mean that we won't advertise towards normal houses. Like I said before, 88% of the country is a potential customer. We would be specifically advertising to Airbnb hosts and general homeowners, but more specifically people that own multiple homes.
Okay, so now I'm going to talk about our startup investment. So $30,000 would be attributed to IT and tech related things like our website and tracking orders. $60,000 would go to initial inventory, for 6 months of initial inventory. Then there'd be $83,000 which would be allocated towards emergency funds, and the other $77,000 are made up of a lot of different small pieces that make up a total of $250,000 for our startup investment. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about the financials. So as you can see, the first year we make $280,000 in revenue, and by the 5th year we make $6.2 million. And in gross profit, the first year we make $160,000, and we make over $3.8 million in gross profit. And even though, as you can see, the first year we don't get a net positive profit, already by the second year we are already making profit. And as you can see on return of investment, from year 1 and year 5, it's a huge jump from negative 10% to 818%. And lastly, I just wanted to mention we had originally come up with a different idea of what our company was going to be, which is an automatic door opener and door closer. And we still really like that idea, and we think that once we're established, we would also include the automatic door opener and door closer into our company. And I just want to say thank you for listening to our presentation.